My friend, somebody finally requested Zappa, so here it is. I love Zappa. I love Phish and stuff like that, so I would love to put more of that out there. If you like to put a request in the comment section below, I'll get to it. If you like the way that I break down songs in the time limit that I do and the words that I use and the way that I do it, subscribe. If not, leave. Other than that, I hope you enjoy. The other things that I like to talk about when doing videos are what key they're in, what modes you use, or the Nashville theory, or just standard tuning. The best part about Zappa is it's hard music, but it's the phrasings and the melodies. Case in point, if we had something like a E minor, E minor, E minor, E minor, A, it could be just a phrase of these two chords, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. What we could hear is also like something like, and over the top of that, a simple chord movement or progression can become a fun, complex kind of thing to other ears, but to the trained musician, it's just a couple notes that are lots of fun based off of a minor mode. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about, am I yelling? I think I am. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about why does it hurt when I pee? Not me personally, but if you have that issue, go see a doctor. Get rid of it. Also, two other great phrases from Naven's dad. When we go through this, why does it hurt when I pee? We are starting in the key of C major, meaning we are on the minor sixth. If you have a little theory, check out C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor. We're gonna hit ourselves a B diminished, or we could just play the, G7. It functions as a diminished if you have a little lazy root in there, and it resolves right back to the C major. So what we're gonna see is the sixth of the chord, A minor, we're gonna play the 5 of the chord, the G major, and then the 4, the F major. So the minor 6th, major 5th, major 4th. It's gonna feel a hell of a lot like Stairway. So long story short, why does it hurt when I pee? Doom, boom. Why does it hurt when I pee? The next chord is a blaring E major. I don't want no F major to stick, no G major, E major has a bum bum. A minor, G major, C, no, D. Alternately, they sometimes go to the C. I. Most definitely does that at the end of the tune. So through that whole thing, we've got the verses. The second one goes, I got it from the toilet seat. The rhythm I'm doing on the right hand is a quarter, or call it an eighth note, except I'm not utilizing the down-up function of my swinging hand. I'm just using the down, because it gives it inflection. That's right. Try it on both. 1, 2, or 1, 2. Either way, you're gonna feel it. Why does it hurt when I pee? Why does it hurt? So second verse, I got it from the toilet seat. A seat. 6, 5, 4. Key change. E major, back to F. G major, back to the E. A minor. Hold it out to D. Here comes the breakdown. Has this kind of A minor thing. So what you notice while I sang the melody, it's one of those Zappa things. The A minor to the G keeps going. If I had to remember or guess, I think live they do it. No, same as on the albums. They do it, I think, 8 to 16 times. So long story short, if you're counting in 4, 8, if you're counting in 2, 16. If you're doing your movings through here, what we're gonna see is our 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 1. When we follow that whole strain up, what do we get? But the A minor. You can see it as having our pentatonics over the top of them. And in another Zappa video, I'm gonna talk about how, is all over the place in Zappa music. If you notice that, thumbs up. So what we're gonna be doing is playing A, up, See the functionality there? So we're playing 7 on the D string. We're gonna go to 5 on the G string, right above it 5 on the B string, down to 5 on that G string again, down. So the feeling and the motion besides this note is bum, 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 dum, dum, bum, dum, I'm just gonna name out the notes for you and the fret if I can in time. We're gonna be doing 7 on the D to the 5 on the G to the 5 on the B, 5 on the G, down to the 4 on the G, up to the 5 on the G, down below on the D string for the 5th fret, right into the same pattern there. 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5. Now we're gonna do 4 on the D string, same pattern there. 5 on the G, 5 on the B, 5 on the G, 4, 5, and then we're gonna move it right back up. The whole thing goes slow with me. And over the top you have Ike or Ray. Ah! The last phrasing has a. So we're starting on E at the 7th fret. Use your pinky because it's with our spider exercises within 4 frets. 4 on the 7th fret, 4th finger, pinky, and then 4th fret on the 1st finger of the D string. And then we're gonna go up to the 6th fret on that same string. Bum, 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 bum. We're gonna move that E note all the way up to an F, F, do the same note. So F, but we're going up a half step so that 4th fret's gonna go to 5 and then 7. Bum, 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 bum. Move up a whole step, and then drop right back down to your E major. Hold out your A, start giving yourself a little ostinato picking on the end here, a little tremolo type. You can add in the whole chord, and then measure it up. Maracas, that's the end. My balls feel like a pair of maracas. I know, ga. The last lick resembles the melody. Why does it? You can do it in a couple different places. So the idea is to stay within that key structure. I used, what was it? 9? No, 10. 10 on the G all the way up. So basically, A pentatonic, we can move it up there. If we're starting on the D here, we drop down to the C. We could also do 3, 5, 2, 3, 3, 5, 2, 3. Zappa does a whole bunch of different stuff over the top. You should check out the album Stevie Vai Jumps Over. If I had to remember who's on the actual album, it's all based off an A minor pentatonic there. What tends to be the focus on a lot of these is to go with the melody and singing over the top. So if you get to the end and you find yourself in the down, 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 E, F, G, that's more of the feeling there. build that emotion there on that last A to D measure, doing your and you will not be disappointed with the end. This is a great one to focus on just doing a quick solo over the top of that. Same as Stairway, you're gonna be using the same notes you would use, C major or A minor there. If you go too far outside of your modal structures, like try and throw a Phrygian in there, or even Locrian, you might be able to get away with something over the top of it as long as everybody else is clued in on there not to hit certain notes while you're jamming. Other than that, pretty straightforward with the A minor, G major, F major. Only weird chord in here is the E major. Goes out of key, goes right back to the F, G, and then back to the E. Zappa. If you have any requests for Zappa songs, put them in the description below. And like and subscribe if you want. Aloha.